Welcome back to the Possibility Storm. I'm your host Izlain, and this past week brought with it the most recent Commander RC ban announcement, which hit our format pretty hard. In case you somehow hadn't heard, Mana Crypt, Jeweled Lotus, Dockside Extortionist, and Nadu were all banned, so we all had to take our decks back to the drawing board. We picked some lists that we thought would manage well in this new docksideless meta, and hit the table swinging. Stay tuned. Did you know that 60% of views on this channel come from those of you who aren't subscribed? Hit the subscribe button. It's the best way to help us grow, and best of all, it's free. If you're feeling extra generous, you can head over to patreon.com/possibilitystorm to pledge. For as little as $1, you can help me crank out even more content for you, while higher tiers come with added benefits. Enjoy the show. I'm going first this time, and I'm on my signature Sythis list. This deck had literally 0 updates post-ban due to the fact that I had already removed all artifacts from it. But where we all agree that this list might be able to shine again is the fact that it no longer has to worry about feeding opposing docksides, which it always had a hard time avoiding. Nonetheless, our engine here is our commander, who draws cards on enchantment casts, so we play a bunch of cheap ones that aid our plan in a variety of ways and keep the draws coming. There are a couple of game-ending combos, stormlines, and a touch of stacks to keep faster lists on their toes. Kirk is second, and he's on his Thrasios and Roger polymorph list. This deck uses Thrasios as a card advantage engine as needed, and as soon as possible plays Roger and fires off a polymorph to sacrifice him, then tutoring up Tyrant or the Horror, and in either case proceeds into a variety of loops to end the game. That's the nutshell he arrived in. Joey's third and bravely piloting his Tymna Jeska Turbo Nos list, which is missing all 3 key pieces that make it go fast, but he's hoping that it will still get the job done. This deck did rely on World Gorger Dragonlines to end the game with infinite mana and into Jeska to burn out the table though, so it can still do this, but just maybe a hair slower than it used to. Last but not least is Rev piloting his turn and burn Yuriko list that you've seen before, and I don't believe it has changed much by the bans. This is still aiming to get cheap evasive creatures out early to enable Yuriko to ninjutsu in, and using top deck manipulation to ensure larger CMC cards on top when Yuriko triggers for maximum damage. Extra turn spells enable this to go for a while, potentially ending the game on the spot. They can also throw out the easy consultation line to win even easier. So there you have it. Let's see who takes the dub this time. I shall draw turn. Play a Misty and pass.
I'm going to draw. I'm going to play a Mana Confluence and a Jeweled Amulet.
Oh shit.
Oops, the new Mana Crypt.
Yeah, and pass.
I'll draw a card. Okay, I'm gonna play this Flooded Strand and crack it. I'm gonna go get the Plateau. Plateau. Cast a Rite of Flame, I guess. Stick with the original play. Here's a Ragavan, and then a Mana Vault. But yeah, pass.
Draw for turn. That's not what I want. I'm gonna Bloodstainmire and crack it. How about an Underground Sea? And tap that for a hope. I'm passing after that.
And step out crack. Grab Temple. My turn. Draw. Play Verdant. Crack. Go grab Savannah. Step 2. Sythis. She's good, I'll pass.
Get good on Sythis.
I like Sythis, yep.
And step, I'll have a blue counter.
From way back in Modern Horizons 1. You know her, you love her. She's Sythis.
Play a Mox Amber.
Harvest Hand.
Play a Rograkh. Cast a Rhystic Study. Losing a life. That's it. Pass it up.
Tap. But I do kind of need this treasure here.
I will tell you, I did not draw my second land, so you're going to hit a land on top of my library.
The gentleman's ask. You can feel free not to answer this. Would you block this Ragavan?
Nope.
Come at you then.
Okay. Taking 2. Exiling. Hey, it's a Hullbreaker Aura. That's way worse.
Wow. Like that. Nice hit.
I'm gonna crack the treasure and cast a Lotho.
I'll ask you about Rhystic Study.
I can't pay. I'm not gonna tap the Mana Vault for that, so go ahead.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Let's play Shizos. Combat and swing hope over at you, Joey. I'll put this in hand and have a Yuriko come down. Take the 1. I'm going to go flip. It's an Aetherflux Reservoir for 4. I will move to my end step. I got 8 cards in hand, so I am going to pitch a Temporal Manipulation.
Move to turn and draw. Tap for 2. Play this Blind Obedience. Trigger Sythis. I will draw a card and gain a life.
Rhystic Study.
I cannot pay. I will play a Serra Sanctum this line for turn. Yeah, 7 in hand. I'm just gonna pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Hey, play an Ancient Tomb right off the top. Let's lose 2 and cast an Arcane Signet.
Enters tapped.
That'll do. I cannot cast
Pretty
Thrasios.
good.
I will just
Pretty
move
good.
to instep.
Tap. Nothing on upkeep, I'll draw. I guess I have to go to combat.
I'm open.
Yeah, I am gonna come at you, Rev, with that, and then Izlain. I guess I'll just keep you in check a little bit since you're gaining life, or you can kill my Lotho. I don't really give a shit if you want to trade Sythis for that.
I'm taking 2.
I'm taking 2.
Make a
You
treasure.
can have an Omniscience.
Play this here. S for Sentinel.
Intercept.
Tap. I'll just crack the treasure for it. The Heuristic Study. I'm gonna pass.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Galding Tarn. I'm gonna crack it. I'm shocking myself by the lack of my knowledge. I'm gonna cast a personal tutor, and I will go ahead and pay for it.
Though is
I'm gonna put an Enter the Infinite on top.
Oof, how many is that? That's an 11 drop?
11.
12 drop?
10, 12.
Gross.
To combat. Yuriko, draw.
alright.
I'll take the
No
1.
blocks. So I'll take 13.
Take. Everyone else take 12. I'll put this in my hand. I'm going to tap 1 to pay for the Mana Crypt. To cast a Chromox. I'm paying for it with Shizos.
For Sentinel.
Yeah, Sentinel, you can draw.
Wow, you're giving him
I
cards
got
and my Hull Breaker's
A
Exile.
low
Rude.
trigger as well, right? Because you.
This is my
personal tutor.
second spell. Yep.
All right, so I'll lose a life and make a treasure.
And then Chromox. ETB, I'm going to put the Enter the Infinite in there because I'm not casting a 12-drop spell. I'll pay 1 more, and you can draw this time, Kirk. I'm playing a Hope. Pass the
Ooh.
turn.
Untap. Draw. Play a command tower. I'm gonna cast this Darksteel Mutation. Targeting Yuriko.
Heuristic Study.
Go
But
ahead.
I also have that S for Sentinel, so.
Go ahead.
Oh, yeah. No.
Darksteel's resolving. It's gonna hit Yuriko. And then I will tap this for 3. Because I have 3 enchantments and 1 additional. I'd like to cast this Witch Enchanter.
Lotho trigger. I'll create a treasure.
I don't have mana for Ristic. Go ahead.
Okay. Cool.
ETB is going to target Ristic.
I got nothing to say about that.
So we got rid of the 2 biggest fucking bullshits on the board. I have 6 cards in hand. I'm gonna pass turn.
Getting an event step, I'm going to add a red counter to this, I guess. And I'll lose a life. And Nature's Claim, the Blind Obedience.
I'll gain 4.
You gain 4 life, and Joey, you can draw a card.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Untap. Upkeep. Go to draw. A volcanic island is my land. Attempt to reality scramble targeting Rograkh.
No, fuck.
S
7
for
cards
Sentinel.
in hand. Let me think about Esper Sentinel. See, what can I do if I can stop that? I think I have to pay for your Esper Sentinel here.
Alright, I have a response. I'd like to evoke a Solitude.
Twice he got
exiling a touch, targeting Rograkh.
Nothing to say about it. I will gain 0 life because it's its power. Yeah, it's exciting.
That's even better.
Exciting
Even
gameplay,
fucking
there we
better.
go.
This will sack itself.
Right? So I can cast Rograkh again. There. Losing a life. And pass.
I'll lose a life and get a treasure. Untap. Yoink. Shotgun this Blood Crypt. Play a Djibouti Toots, floating 2 colorless. Shuffle. Use a treasure for a Dark Ritual. I will use colorless and a black, so I have 2 black and a colorless floating for a Cabal Ritual. 3 more black, so I have 5 black floating and 1 colorless. For the 7th, here's a Peer into the Abyss. This becomes a lot more difficult to do without Crypt, yeah. So this is like still not. Like,
And without Dockside.
over. Yeah, Dockside also helped a lot.
I think you fucked up by not swinging with Ragavan first because I would have given you a treasure before, but now there's no way in hell I will.
True that.
You didn't get no treasures off me either, boy.
Nope, I'll block.
We will all block that shit.
I even get enough to like win here? I don't even know.
Newsflash.
hilarious.
Ad nauseam, Peer into the Abyss now suck. Welcome to mid-range
suck.
hell 2.0.
So I'll use both these treasures and Final Fortune. Okay, yeah, this is my 7 that I'm gonna keep. I'm gonna put all these into the bin. It all doesn't really matter except there's a World Gorger in there, so you have to know that. Draw a card, lose a life to my Mana Vault and my upkeep. Playing City of Traders. I'm gonna tap that. Play a Soul Ring. Tap the Soul Ring. Still floating 1. I'm gonna cast a Grim Monolith. Yeah, trigger Lotho. Actually, oh shit. Damn! So I get a treasure. Lose a life, go down to 6. So now I'm floating 2 to cast this Arcane Signet. Use these 2 to cast a Grand Abolisher. 2 less, and two colorless floating, and cast a Necromancy on said World Gorger Dragon.
Yep, you got enough there to make it mana and just.
And I have,
Is there any other creatures engraved?
Yeah, I have a Bergie and
I saw it too.
Recruiter.
I saw it
Oh
too.
yeah, yeah.
We know about that.
Yeah, but
Yep, you got it.